with your party.
Let's also go let's move a bit to Akwa Ibom, the happy hour governor-elect. He was saying recently that he's going to make Fridays the happy hour, go out to the bars, drink, hang out.
Almost free.
Officially. And people were thinking, what kind of man is this one? But now he's governor-elect. How did that happen?
Happy hour.
How did that happen?
Akwa Ibom, the presidential election was won by PDP. So I knew all along that PDP will win the election. In fact, I predicted it. And this man actually got his mandate validated by the Supreme Court just not long ago. There was a real struggle for that ticket. But once the Supreme Court gave him the all clear, I knew that he was going to win. Because the truth is, these governors, a lot of them, their hands are not clean. They want to put their own people in power so that they can cover up their misdeeds. So you see the determination with which governors approached the governorship election, especially outgoing governors. They didn't approach the presidential election in like manner. So you look at Yobe, for example, PDP won Yobe State, but this time around, the governor won easily. Even where people had predicted that power could change, like Gombe, for example, based on what transpired during the presidential election, the governor won easily. So the governors put so much energy in mobilization during this governorship election to ensure that, one, they remain in office, and where they actually live in office, they made sure that they got their people, their own candidates to succeed them. And we've seen also a governor, like the governor of Edo State, his party came third in the presidential election. Clearly, it's no longer as popular as it used to be. I doubt if it's even popular anymore. But because it was clear that if the APC, which came second in the presidential election, should dominate the House, then it could be impeached because of all kinds of misdeeds attributed to him.
Many people thought his pronouncement was a bit off, but what do you think? I mean, let me come to you, BC. You have a question?
Yes, I wanted to ask. So, sometimes we sit back from the outside and then we believe that we know better than the people who are living the dream, right? And for him to emerge as a winner, apparently the people in his states like the idea of the happy hour. Or do you think there's also another reason why he may have been, elected to represent them once again?
I think from the off, only one party could have won that election, and that party is the PDP. The PDP has dominated the politics of that state since 1999. They've never failed to win any election there. Akpabio was a very popular governor, but the moment he crossed to the APC, he couldn't even win his senatorial zone. He won only one local government in the senatorial zone, and effectively, the PDP candidate, Ekpe was elected as senator to represent Akpabio. Akpabio won only in Esienodim, his hometown. So PDP is like a religion.
Already had it, yes. So it's
like a religion in that place. And
happy hour or not, he would have still been.
Yes, even without coming up with the idea of happy hour, he would still have won. I'm very confident because the party will have worked for him and the party remains strong. Look at, by far the most popular individual in Uyo was Senator Albert. But the moment he left the PDP, it was like a fish out of water. That's to tell you how popular the PDP is in that state. The APC is coming up strong now in Akwa Ibom State. In the presidential election, the APC scored 160,000 votes to PDP's, I think, 204,000. The margin was about 54,000, I remember. So that should tell you that the APC is coming up strong, you know?
Gradually.
Coming up strong. So maybe in the next few years, things could change.
Okay.
There could be a change of battle in terms of the leadership of the state. But for now...
Let me get one more question in for this.
So what happened when Akwa handed over to Udom? Still then the PDP, we saw an immediate switch, almost like Udom had his separate plan. Government wasn't a continuum. So are we open? Can we say we would see this new governor, you know, continue some of the wins of his predecessor?
It is not cast in stone. You see, I always advise these politicians to just allow party members to have a level playing field. You can almost kill yourself trying to get your favorite aspirant to win the primaries of the party. Once he wins, he can turn against you.
Exactly. So it's not
He
about
can turn against you as soon as he gets there. Bukola Saraki quarreled with his father, for example. You know, after his father made him governor, he quarreled with his dad. And when it was time for him to leave, he also made sure that his father's choice did not win the election by adopting the whole idea of power shift to Kwara South from Kwara Central that are dominated for many years.
It doesn't matter if your candidate, because it's not about you making sure that your own candidate comes.
Yes, most of them, okay. The happy hour thing will make sense if the governor can translate that to employment generation.
Revenue.
For example, he can go into tourism, you know, boost tourism. Those young people will also be involved, they will be happy. He can turn Akwa Ibom to something similar to what Donald Duke did with the carnival in Cross River.
Yes.
Something that will even outlast him.
Yeah.
You know, not simply to say you are encouraging people drinking on Friday.
So you can be in Lagos on Friday. So, you know, I meet you in Akwa Ibom for Fridays. There's happy hour on Friday in Akwa Ibom. Let's all meet in Akwa Ibom because it's become a culture that everybody knows. On Friday, we're all going to Akwa Ibom for happy hour because the governor is. So it can become a tourism destination. No, but let's.
It should be much more than drinking.
Yes, for happiness.
Dancing.
Something tangible.
Culture,